friends, welcome back to Math Time with Mrs. Ides. Today we're going to do another type of comparison of objects, and we are going to work on 12-7, comparing capacities. So capacity, if we think about it, is how much something can hold, like maybe a container or maybe a cup of water, something like that. So I have here 3 cups. I have a Dixie cup, I have a little glass cup, and a tall one, a big glass cup. If we look at these glass cups, which one do you think could hold more water? Do you think the small Dixie cup could hold more water? Do you think the medium glass could hold more water? Or the tallest glass could hold more water? What do you think, friends? Yes, this glass could hold more water. That's right. Which one would hold the least amount of water? The Dixie cup or the medium glass? The Dixie cup would hold the least amount of water. Exactly. How much the glasses could hold, how much water is the capacity? Can you say capacity? Capacity. Excellent. So now that we have a better idea of what capacity is, let's go ahead and take a look at 12-7. We're going to color in some of these objects that can hold some more, okay? So we need to get green and we need to get yellow. Can you get your green and yellow? Great job. Now let's take a look at the watering cans here at the top of our page. A watering can is used to hold water to then go water the plants. So which watering can could hold the most water? Which one has the most capacity? The left watering can or the right watering can? The left watering can, that's right. The biggest one could hold the most water, so it has the biggest capacity. So let's color that one green. Great job. And which watering can has the least capacity? Which one could hold the least amount of water? The small watering can, so we will color it with yellow. Great job, friends. So the green watering can has the most capacity. It can hold the most water. The yellow watering can has the least capacity. It holds the least amount of water. Okay, now we're going to take a look at 4 other pairs of containers here in this picture. We're going to color the one that holds the most, green, and the one that holds the least, yellow. So let's take a look at these jars. I have a small jar and a large jar. Which jar could hold the most water or the most beans, just the most of an object? The small jar or the large jar? The large jar could hold the most. So let's color it green. Great job. And the small jar holds the least amount of an object. So let's color it yellow. Good job. Let's take a look at these 2 containers. One looks like a little jelly jar and one looks like maybe a milk container. Which one could hold the most, maybe the most milk? The small jar or the bigger jar? That's right, the bigger jar could hold the most. Excellent. And the smaller jar holds the least. Excellent. Good job, friends. Let's take a look at these buckets. Okay, which bucket of water has the greatest capacity? Which one could hold the most water? The bigger one. That's right. So we'll color it green. And which bucket would hold the least amount of water? The smallest capacity would be the smallest bucket. That's right. Color it yellow. And now let's look at these planter boxes. These planter boxes hold soil so that you could plant some seeds. Which planter box could hold the most soil? The small or the large planter box? That's right, the large planter box could hold the most soil. It has a greater capacity. That's right. And the smaller planter box would hold the least amount of soil. It has less capacity. Great job, friends. Excellent. Let's go ahead and turn the page. Here we are. We're going to compare some more capacities. Oh my goodness, I see buckets of water and swimming pools. I see bathtubs. I see other buckets and barrels. My goodness. So let's go ahead and draw a line from the object on the left that holds less to the object on the right that holds more. Oh boy, what fun. Here is a small bucket. It holds less. So what picture here matches this small bucket that holds more? Here it is. Fun. Let's draw a line. Good job. I'm gonna get another color. Okay, here's another type. This one maybe is a sand bucket. This one looks like maybe a water bucket. So where is the water bucket that holds more? This one holds least amount of water. This one holds the most amount of water. Let's draw a line. What fun. All right, I'm gonna change the color again. This is a little swimming pool. Can you find the swimming pool that holds more water, that has a greater capacity? Yes, here on the top. Wow. Here is a small barrel. A small barrel. Can you find the larger barrel that would hold more? Here it is at the bottom. And here's a little tub. Oh my goodness, this tub would hold less water. Where's the tub that would hold more water? There it is. Great job. That is so much fun comparing capacities. So all of the containers on the left have the least capacity, and all of the containers on the right have the most capacity. These hold less, and these hold more. Maybe it's water, maybe it's sand or dirt. And this holds more because it's bigger. All right, let's do some more comparisons. This time we're going to compare by weight, how heavy something is. Okay, my goodness, I see a big soccer ball and a little ping pong ball. I see a ballerina slipper and a rain boot, rubber rain boot. I see an ice skate and a soccer shoe. I see a flip-flop and a snow boot. If I was going to put these items on a scale, I would have to figure out which one is heavier and makes the scale go down, and which one is lighter and the scale would go up. So they showed us an example here with the soccer ball and the ping pong ball. A soccer ball is much bigger. The material used to make a soccer ball is much denser than a ping pong ball, and it takes a lot more air. So the soccer ball would be heavier. It would make the scale go down. And the ping pong ball would be lighter, and the scale on this side would go up, right? Because this little ping pong ball would be much lighter than a soccer ball. All right? But if we compare a ballet shoe and a rain boot, we know a ballet shoe is made out of lighter materials like silk or satin, maybe some cotton, a little bit of leather. And a rain boot is made out of heavy, dense rubber. So do you see how the lines crisscross? That's because the rain boot would be heavier and make the scale go down, whereas the ballet slipper is lighter, so it would go up on the scale because the rain boot would be heavier and push the scale down. All right, so let's see if we could compare the ice skate and the soccer cleat. Well, I know an ice skate is much bigger and it has a blade, and I have put ice skates on, and they're pretty hard to walk and to slide with because they're pretty heavy. And I have put on soccer cleats before, and they're pretty light because that means I can run fast on the grass to play soccer. So, would the ice skate make the scale go down or raise up? It's much heavier, so it would push the scale down. And that means the soccer cleat in comparison would be lighter, so the scale would be up if I had the shoe on this side. Good job. Now, how about a flip-flop and a snow boot? Well, flip-flops are pretty light, right? We just slide our foot right in. We can go to the beach. Very light, easy to put in a bag. But a snow boot is pretty heavy and thick because it has to keep our feet warm. And it's made with some rubber so our feet don't get wet. So let's see. The scale is down here. Something heavier is on this side. Is that the flip-flop or the snow boot? It's the snow boot. That's right. The snow boot would be heavy and push the scale down. But the flip-flop would be lighter. And so if I had the flip-flop here, the scale would be up because the snow boot is much heavier than the flip-flop. Good job, friends. All right, let's turn the page. We're going to continue comparing by weight. By weight. Lightness and heaviness. Okay? So we're going to crisscross the lighter object and we're going to circle the heavier object. So what do you think is heavier? A watch or a ring? Yes, a watch would be heavier. So let's circle the watch and crisscross out the ring because the ring would be lighter. All right, this is like a brooch, something that you pin onto your shirt. And this is maybe another type of a ring. So which one do you think would be heavier? This brooch that's pretty big or this ring that's pretty small? Yes, the brooch would be heavier and the ring would be lighter. Good job. Ooh, let's look at these photo albums. Here is a really big photo album and here is a really small photo album. Which one do you think is heavier? The big photo album or the small photo album? The big one is heavier and the small photo album would be lighter. Good job. I see a little flip phone and a fax machine, which is like a big phone that makes photocopies. Which phone would be the heaviest, the flip phone or the fax? The fax definitely would be heaviest. The flip phone would be lightest. Okay, a brush and a hair dryer. I know you've probably seen brushes and hair dryers at your home. Which one is heavier? The hair dryer. Yep, it's a bit heavier, and the brush is lighter. That's right. Ooh, mommy's purse or daddy's wallet. Which one is heavier? Yes, usually mom's purses are. They hold all kinds of stuff, even for us. And daddy's wallets are usually lighter. Great job, friends. And sometimes purses have wallets inside, which make them even heavier. Isn't that right? All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna put an H for heavy and an L for light. So lighter gets an L, heavier gets an H. All right, heavier, lighter, heavier, lighter, lighter, heavier, lighter, heavier, heavier, lighter. Good job, friends. Thank you for helping me compare in two different ways today. We compared capacities and weight. I sure hope you had fun. I always have fun during math time with you. Thanks, friends. See you next time. Bye-bye.